My parents raised me in the Catholic Church to protect me from certain dangers in the culture. But the danger I had to protect my own children from was the church. If a church isn't safe for children, a religion can't thrive. The Pennsylvania Grand Jury Report describes the torture of children over many decades, and that's just one state. The Attorneys General of Nebraska, Missouri, New Mexico, and Illinois have already announced their own plans to investigate the church in their state. And we're afraid of what we're going to find out in those states as well. The same thing we found out in Boston, and Ireland, and Germany, and Australia, and every corner of the world. That the Catholic Church has been complicit in child torture for decades, and the cover-up reaches to the very top. Now that's about the best reason to leave a church you're ever going to get. And yet, I can't leave it. Catholicism is so deeply woven into me that I couldn't separate myself from it if I tried. Catholicism is a religion of the senses. The stained glass, the incense, the ancient prayers repeated over the centuries. As a child at Mass, you lean against your mother in an agony of boredom, and you absorb all of those things. They become a part of you. If you went to Catholic school, for the rest of your life, whenever you meet someone who also went to one of those schools, there's an immediate bond. The nuns, the uniforms, the discipline, the ridiculously packed classrooms, and underneath all of that, the unspoken understanding that all of it was shaped around something mysterious and sacred and important. I went to look at a Catholic school for my sons. It was so much like my old school, and the values that it taught were so similar to the ones I was taught so long ago that I was ready to enroll them at once. But then we walked into the church. On a table next to the bulletins was a stack of pamphlets advising parents of Catholic children how to recognize signs of sexual abuse. I didn't even take an application from that school. My boys and me robbed us of the pleasure and tradition of a Catholic education. A huge network of men, priests and bishops and cardinals, and possibly even the Pope himself, all of them complicit in satanic evil. They are not known, these clergymen, of thinking too highly of women as leaders or decision makers. But who do they think chooses a family's church, gets the children ready each Sunday, prepares them for First Communion and carnivals and the Christmas pageant? Mothers. If I could tell the Pope one thing, it would be this: you are losing the mothers, and without us, your church will crumble.